What's good, YouTube? Chris from Team Innovation here, tipsy as hell, and ready to give you guys your team Q&A. We got a bunch of good questions this week. I will not be doing Facebook questions, mainly because I forgot to ask, and I got a bunch of good YouTube questions. Without further ado, let's begin. Pride99 asks, I am Brian Peckinpaugh. I just changed my name, LOL. Would you like to see Fortnite get support? Could they be competitive within the right support? Well, Pride99, aka Brian Peckinpaugh, I think any deck with the right support can be competitive. I mean, you give a deck a draw, give any deck a draw element, a destroy element, a make big boss monster unaffected by X effect element, and you're good to go. So yeah, I think honestly, yeah, with the right support, fortunately, it could be pretty good. I remember the deck being pretty annoying back in the day, so yeah, anything's possible. Kyle McMichael asks, do you think BA are at death's door? No, because BA is consistently topping. I think with Tour Guide at 1, BA is more of a skill deck versus, oh, I rip Tour Guide, I'm good to go, because they're not always going to rip Tour Guide. You have to search it out and play it when you're ready. So I think BA honestly just turned from a overpowered deck to a deck where you have to think about every move you make. So pretty much, unless you're a skillful player, you're not going to do great with the deck. Dad Yu-Gi-Oh Gamer asks, could you start doing DN commentaries with competitive decks as well as non-meta decks? What are your thoughts on evilswarm? Well, Dad Yu-Gi-Oh Gamer, I don't play competitive decks, as you already know. I'm a rogue player. I like playing tier 2 rogue decks. But what I can do DN dual commentary like Make Capital G does, where he records a popular game with high rank DN dueling network duelers and try to get my commentary on that. And I'm also giving you guys the live duels, which gives you guys the competitive decks from different players that play different decks like Yang Zings, etc. So I just don't play different type of. I don't play meta deck. I play rogue deck, so I feel like there's no point of me playing a meta deck, which I know it's gonna take time for me to learn. I feel like it's just irrelevant to make it for a video because I know my build ain't gonna be that great. So I'd just show you guys other people's builds and show you guys other people playing, so that way you guys can have a better look at someone doing better with deck, because I already know I can't do great with deck. So that Yu-Gi-Oh game, I can just show you guys what I'm doing now with the live duels. And if you want, and a lot of people request it, comment in the comment section below. Do you guys think I should do what Make Capital T does with the and record dual network duels with the high ranked players using meta deck? And my thoughts on evilswarm. Evilswarm is a really great deck. I think it can top. It just takes a skillful player to make it really great. Cody Jenkins, pretty much, he was talking about how to pronounce Ptolemaeus, so I'm still confused on that. Ptolemaeus. Also, on top of Tellarknights, I noticed a lot of recent topping deck lists are main deck in Thunder King. Do you think this is just a trend, or could it be good to start maining on? Thunder King is one of those cards that, from what I've seen, I didn't play with Thunder King with that 3, so I don't know how effective it was. I was playing Naruto at the time, but I did play with Thunder King that was at 2, and Thunder King, 1 second. That's great shit. Thunder King is a very powerful card, and it's at 1 for a reason. And I can see why it's the Sunlight decks play. I mean, they run Call of the Haunted. They already abuse the field. So if you already smack your opponent with the Neb and the Counter Trap that they have, and then if you control the board with Thunder King, you're pretty much in a good position. So I say honestly, just test it out and see if it works for you. If it don't work for you, just throw it in the side deck. But Thunder King is always one of those cards I've seen a bunch of meta decks where if they search tonight, run it. So I guess it all just boils down to testing it out and see if it works for you. Kyle McMichael also asked, he asked me another question earlier, how do you tell a girl that you play Yu-Gi-Oh and when? Well, Kyle McMichael, this is a topic that's simply popular on the YouTube scene. I might make a title for this video. How do I tell a girl that I play Yu-Gi-Oh? Honestly, I don't even bring it up. Like the way I see things is real talk. I bring it up when I feel like the time is ready. Like if a girl comes to my house and she sees my deck box on the table and she asks me what is it, what is it for, I'm gonna tell her, hey, I play this game called Yu-Gi-Oh. It brings me a lot of joy and fun. But honestly, if you know you're with a girl and you know majority of girls look down upon it, you don't have to flat out say, hey, just letting you know ahead of time. I play a children's card game called Yu-Gi-Oh. No, just keep it to yourself, and they ask you what your interests are, then you can bring it up. It's all about confidence and how you portray yourself. If you portray yourself as in being ashamed of it, then the girl ain't gonna respect you for it. But if you portray yourself with confidence, then you have nothing to worry about. Honestly, from my experience, I fuck my bad talked to and had relations with a lot of girls that knew I played card games, and they gave no fucks. Honestly, I'm gonna talk to y'all like you my brothers. Like girls, honestly, from what I've seen, don't care. If they like you, then they like you. If they don't like you, they don't fuck with you, then they gonna talk about you like you're lame. So when it comes down to girls, and you can honestly be yourself. Don't bring it up unless they ask you about your hobbies or whatever, unless they see a deck box in your house or cards in your dining room or room table. And yes, bring it up when you can. And if they're asking you what are you doing on Saturday for 8 hours, even though you're at a regional, something, let them know, hey, I'm at this gaming tournament. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh, etc., etc. I mean, just be casual with it. Treat it as if it's like a sport. Don't treat it as if it's like some secret society you gotta keep to yourself. Cause that shit's whack and girls think you're lame and insecure for not being who you really are. In my personal experience and opinion. And you tell them play Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, when you're ready and when you feel like they're asking too many questions on what are you doing outside, etc. So hope that answer Kai. Hope you answer your question, Kai and Michael. I personally had no trouble with my Yu-Gi-Oh playing skills. If a girl likes me, it's because of my good looks and the way I see my game at her, rather than my personal hobbies. This Ramos asks, what do you think of Form Change slash Miracle Heroes? LTKs today is no joke. I think Form Change slash Miracle Heroes is a great deck, but it is a deck that's inconsistent. So it's one of those decks that you can try out and maybe take it to a local and do great, and maybe do great in the region side. There was very few versions about a few weeks ago, maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, that did great at a few regionals, Miracle Heroes mainly. And I actually did pretty well at with Miracle slash Master Heroes at my regional top, where I got 11th place. So yeah, they can be pretty good, but honestly, Miracle slash Form Tank Heroes can be inconsistent at times. So I say just test it out and see if you can make that work for you. I'm always an advocate of any deck can be viable as long as you test it out, put the play testing in, and to see how it works the kinks out. So yeah, the deck seems really fun and it can seem like it can be really good. Team Gara asks, are Ignites as broken as the Asian I think they are? Honestly, I don't think so. I researched Ignites before I did this video because I saw your question, and researching OCG results right now, Ignites ain't doing nothing out in the OCG. I haven't seen that one build top yet. I've seen the standard heroes, Satellas, Fleetford, Shadow, maybe here and there. You might see ritual based beasts here and there, like how you see in the TCG, but honestly, Ignites is nowhere to be found. The archetype seems really gimmicky and it doesn't seem like it's that great, in my personal opinion. But that doesn't mean it won't be great this time next year. So honestly, decks like that, it might just take time for it to fully flourish. Hello Smexy Fuck the World asks, if you ran Konami, what would your price support be like? Anything goes. Cocaine and strippers, for example. Honestly, if I ran Konami real shit, price support would be cash pricing. YCS price support will be maybe 2 to 5,000 for first place, and I'll break down the rest of it from there. You could popular game nationals be like maybe 10K, 10 to 20K for the winner. Worlds be anywhere from 30 to 50K for the winner, and plus the invite for nationals, etc. So honestly, if I ran Konami, honestly, it'd be something cash pricing. Players don't need cards, they don't need nothing else. Cash, cash, cash. And if it's a younger player, like 14 and under, or let's say for example 17 and under, if they have a state law where it's like, okay, they don't want you gambling, well, I'll make if the younger player, the 17 and under, win nationals, they get their college paid for, like how Pokemon Nationals is. But if you're 18 and older, if you don't want to go to college, that shit going straight through your bank account. That's how I would run prize support for Yu-Gi-Oh! If I was Konami. It'd just be cash separated. So little kids up until 17 will get, because you know it's a lot of state laws saying when people gambling, blah blah blah, will get the 20 to 30K college paid for, and then anyone else will get the shit direct in their pocket. So yeah, prize support, cash. In a alternate universe where Yu-Gi-Oh is more popular around the world, of course, pussy, money, weed, etc. So yeah, Christian Maldonado asks, did you go to YCS Ohio? And if you did, how did you do with your heroes? I did not go to YCS Ohio. If I did go, I predict my results would have been undefeated because I'm that pro with heroes. So I think that is it for this week's Q&A. I mean, Team FPS left me a comment on the video, but he didn't really ask a question. So, like I was saying, this was a fun Q&A, especially since I'm tipsy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up to show your support. As always, comment in the comment section below your questions for next week's Q&A. And of course, I do these videos. I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I also do these videos. I truly believe you guys help me become better players. Once again, this is Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace.